We're going to take a look at widgets, and this is a very important part of your website. You go over here to Appearance, and then under Appearance we have Widgets. You can click here, and when you get to this page you will find everything that controls your home page. And so we have header right, primary sidebar, home slider, home top, home call to action, home right. We have several options here, and we're going to go through and look at what each one does. Under header right, this is controlling the section of your website that has your best of 2015 graphic and your Facebook link. Best of 2015, best of the lake. And we see here that we have these two little image widgets. When we say a widget, all we're talking about is a little piece of content or functionality that you're adding to your website. And so we see here under image, we have the 2015 logo here, and you could change this out to another image if you want to. You'd probably need to make it something of a very similar size so that it could function properly within that spot on the website. But we could click on choose image, and then we have all of our media library available to us, and you could click on any of these other images and place them there as well, although of course you don't have much of a reason that you would want to at the moment. And this image here is of our Facebook like button, and it links to your Facebook page, and the Facebook page that's automatically generated by Facebook for your business anyway. And then our primary sidebar over here has information that is the same as what you see on the home page, but the primary sidebar does not control what appears on that right side on the home page. It is for any other page on the website. Then it will control those things. And so we have Find Us, Contact Us, Hours. You can click on any of these, and then they have information within them. The equivalent for the home page is this section up here called Home Right, and it has the same categories on it, is the exact same content, but we have to have two different sections for it. So if you ever want to add something to both of those, a new little piece of information you think should be seen throughout your website, you'll need to add it to the primary sidebar and add it to the Home Right section. It has to be in both of those. We have the home slider area here, and the image that we have here is for when we are on mobile, and so we only have it appear when you're in the mobile version. Sometimes running a slider on a mobile version is not ideal. The image gets to be so small, and then we really don't find that mobile users are terribly engaged with sliders. And so the way we have it set up is that if you have an image here in the slider area, then it will only show up when it is at a small size. And the slider here, which we talk about in our slider tutorial video, then this is the shortcode for it. A shortcode just means a little snippet of text that makes something much bigger happen. In this case, we're talking about this slideshow over here. Then it will only show up, the slideshow will only show up down to a certain size. And then if you have a screen that's smaller than that, like a phone or maybe a smaller tablet, then it will switch over to the image instead. So if you ever want to have it be that the image that shows up on mobile devices is different, then you change this image right here. If you ever want it to be that you have some other thing besides your slideshow in that spot, you would change out this text here. Or you could go to the slider and change out images, but to do that you'll want to watch the other video that we have on slider training. For home top here, then these are the things that show up in this section over here. Our thank you for visiting us, our hair and coloring, our nail and pedicure sections here. And you can go into these and make whatever changes you want to the text. And you can adjust it to how you want it to be. We have our title, and we have our content of the text. You can change out what our image is here for the nails and pedicures. You'll want to have the same size of image that is already there. In this case, it's 360 by 383. And if you ever change out the text down here, it would probably be best to keep it at a very similar amount of text, or you can have some odd things begin to happen. Not that the site won't work. It will work. It just won't look as nice as it does right now. And so you can change it to whatever you want, and it will work. It can do what you want it to do. But the closer you keep it to that amount of words, then the more appealing your website is going to appear. Now, If we go on, we see that we have this call to action section. We didn't end up using that for this website right now. It might be something that could be useful in the future for us though. We already looked at the home right section. You have your footer sections here. We're not using those right now either. There is a footer on the website, but it's just very basic. Just says information about copyright and the website being designed by Megaphone Designs. We have an after entry section here. This would only apply if we add a blog at some point to the website, not something that you need to worry about right now. Now you see over here we have all these other options of things that we can drag over here. Let's say you want to add an image to the sidebar, the home right sidebar over here. Then you can take this image over here and we can choose whatever image we want. Let's say we want to emphasize again that we are a really great salon, and so we update the image here, and we don't necessarily want that to be the full size. We'll say we want it 300 wide, and then we're going to put text underneath that says we really are the best. And then we have a title of it that says simply the best. Come over here, we see that has taken effect, and it says simply the best in the same style that these other titles do. We have the image there and it says we really are the best. Now we don't really want to keep that there, so we're going to click delete, and it's gone now. You come back here and it is gone. That's how you use widgets for the home page. If you have questions about this, then you can contact us anytime. I understand that it's a little bit overwhelming sometimes to take in all of this information at once, and so if you watch this and you're confused or you still haven't quite found the answer to the question that you're looking for, then you can call us, text us, email us anytime, and we are happy to help you through that process. These videos hopefully will give you enough information to get you started, should guide you to most functions that you need for your website, but if you need a little extra help, we're happy to help you.